Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different than what it normally is with hunting or fishing or something like that. I'm actually going to camp tonight on a farm that I just bought in central West Virginia. Spent the day working on things and in the courthouse getting the deed recorded and doing all that paperwork. Now I get to actually spend some time on it and enjoy a nice evening here. This road that I'm going up now, I've been working on all day just to get it trimmed up enough to make it passable on a full-size truck, and digging some water bars, things like that. Still has a lot of work that needs done, a lot of washouts like in front of me here, but got plenty of time to get to it. In the video you'll only get to see a small portion of the property, but there's about 60 acres total. There was a few acres that I had already owned, and this bolted right up to them as far as sharing a common property line. So this field's on top of the hill where I'm going to camp tonight. Didn't have time to make a campsite back in the woods anywhere. We'll get to that eventually, but plenty of wildlife on the property, deer, and already got trail cam pictures of bears, coyotes, lots of turkeys. I'm sure other critters that I haven't seen yet as well. So this looks like a nice spot to camp for the night. Nice and open, don't have to worry about any tree limbs or anything, fairly flat. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna need some leveling blocks. So these aren't the best option, but they've worked pretty well so far. Kind of one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hopefully that's what I need to do the trick. Venture forward and see. Well, according to the little digital gauge, I am level. Let's see what happens when I use a bubble level. Left and right, pretty level. Front to back, a little off. Sometimes you have to admit defeat. So, a little bit head down. I can't sleep that way, so I'm actually just going to turn the whole truck around, and may not even need the leveling blocks. Might have to level the rear a little bit if that's the case, but I think we can get her dialed in soon. After some repositioning, we finally got it where I like it. Looks pretty high, but it's level now. Time to set up the rest of camp. We're definitely gonna need some air moving for a while tonight. It's still pretty warm, so side windows open up. Actually made some little leashes to put on them so that they only open so far. Here we are all set up. Pretty minimal tonight. Just got a little fan to move some air. It's supposed to get cool this evening, so I don't think it'll be bad. Got my little Blue Eddy power station, some lights and stuff. Got a thermocell in case the mosquitoes get bad, and then I've got an overkill sleeping bag. I thought I was grabbing a lighter one when I left than I did, but it is what it is. Nice thing about these open on the side, real easy to reach in and get what you need. Also lets a lot of air through. The bad thing is I have no screens or vents, so I do get some bugs, but I keep saying I'm gonna fix that. Someday I will. I'll put some screens over it. Well, apparently I have a partner in my campsite. I believe I can share with her or him. Cute little guy. Definitely better than a lot of people to have him camping next to you. Just to show my setup real quick, and I know I've shown it in other videos, but real simple setup here. We got a 6.5 foot bed F150 with a LEER 100 XR topper with the fold out side doors that unfortunately did not have a screened in window. I'm still working on that, but got a Blue Eddy power station. Powers everything I need for now. It's the EB3A. This little fan drawing in some fresh air from that window when I do close the side windows. Little reading lamp up here just so when I turn the topper lights off, and then just a platform that I built that also works as storage and keeps me up above the wheel well. It gives me an extra wide platform since I'm a pretty big guy. The mattress came out of the sleeper cab of a tractor trailer, and I don't know anything more than that, and I bought it at a yard sale 20 years ago, and it works really well. But a little thermocell sitting up there, and the essentials kit here. There's a few other odds and ends set around. It's a pretty simple setup this trip, just an overnight on my own property, so didn't need much, didn't have to go too fancy. Well, I'm all tucked in after a very exhausting long day. This trip's been pretty awesome, and has a lot of special meaning to me. The reason I'm out camping, which I'll explain more in the morning, but long story short, I bought a piece of property that I've wanted my entire life and that I basically grew up on. It was my family farm, and just got the deal done and finally recorded the deed in the courthouse today, and this will be the first night that I get to spend out here. Spend a lot of the day working on the roads, cutting trees out of the roads, things like that, just to be able to access most of the property. It's been a little neglected for a while. Definitely needs a lot more work, but at least I can get a full-size pickup truck up in now and get to enjoy some time. So I'm probably going to pack her in and head to bed very soon. Try to let things cool down a little bit, and got my windows open, so of course I'm attracting mosquitoes. And thermocell's trying, but the wind's going through and through on the topper right now, so I think I'll have to close one of the side windows to get any effect from it. So fingers crossed we can get the bugs out of here before it's time to actually go to sleep. See you guys in the morning. Morning, everyone. Survived the night. It was a good night. Slept pretty comfortably. Got a little warm a couple times. Had to open the window, let it cool off. Luckily, the mosquitoes went away pretty quickly. Thermocell did its job while it's still warm. And as soon as the temperature dropped a little bit, they disappeared. Beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. Bunch of deer in the field when I woke up. That's always nice to see. I'm going to break up camp here shortly and head off the mountain. I've got a long drive home. So this property that I'm on, that I just bought, is actually the family farm I grew up on. My grandfather owned it. My father was raised on it. I grew up in the house right next door to it, and as a kid I spent every moment I could on this property, hunting, riding my four-wheeler, helping my grandfather with the fields and planting corn and sugar cane and making molasses to sell to people. So many memories here, and my grandfather died, left it to my uncle, and he unfortunately passed away, and you know, as things go with a family farm, it wound up being sold outside of the family. And about the time I was in college, and you know, I kind of thought, well, never going to get to be on the farm again. And since then, I'd moved away, moved to northern Pennsylvania. Left West Virginia for good, I thought. And recently, I had an opportunity to buy the farm back, and decided to go ahead and jump on it. You know, this is a place that, you know, I'd like to hunt and things like that again, and you know, maybe eventually retire to and build my dream house on one day. And in the meantime, I'm thinking, you know, place to come camp and hunt and stuff like that. I'd like to maybe build a little cabin on it. You know, if I do that, I'll probably make some YouTube videos for that. I'm leaning toward one of those prefab sheds, having it set, and then doing the interior, running it off solar panels, things like that. Kind of have a little homestead here. I do need to get a tractor. I don't have a tractor anymore or any implements. This property's got several fields and pastures on it. As you can see from scanning around, the hay needs cut. This top pasture doesn't have real good hay, but the bottom ones do. So need to get a tractor, get in here and get the fields taken care of, and you know, maybe get some food plots put in up here in this pasture on top of the hill that I'm in now. Keep the deer nice and fed. And, you know, lots of options, things to do here. Really excited about it. You know, been pretty emotional about buying it. Property means a lot to me. A lot of memories here. So wish it wasn't so far away. You know, this is central West Virginia, and I'm in northeast Pennsylvania now. But you know, it's just a little gas money and drive time to be somewhere that makes me happy. So anyway, I'm gonna get packed up and get to work on a few things here this morning and hit the road, head north. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you in the next video.